Hello LEGO fans, Jar of Bricks here with another city update. So just as I pan around the city, I just wanted to take a moment just to say, if you haven't subscribed already, please think about doing so, as according to my analytics, 37% of people who view my videos have not subscribed to my channel. So just so that you don't miss out on any future updates, please think about hitting that subscribe button. And if you enjoy the content, please give us a thumbs up, as it does greatly help the analytics to see how my channel is doing. So all the work that I've been doing since last week has been underground. So I started down here with the train station and a little bit of the subway. We then went on to do Mr. Freeze's hideout, but now we're going around to see Ras Al Ghuls hideout. So there's just a few little things that I wanted to put into this, and I want to put a doorway, a hidden doorway, because you don't want any Tom, Dick or Harry to be able to walk in and join the League of Shadows. So I wanted to put some kind of fake wall so you couldn't see what they were doing. So I just used this mixture of the profile brick in dark tan and light bluish grey, and I've just put some of the rounded tiles in it as well, just to make it look a little bit battered, and pushing it on the floor like I just did always helps to give it that battered effect. So here's just the archway of the door, and then it's quite a simple build in the sense that it's just going to be sliding backwards and forwards to create that hidden doorway. I just want to clip this on above just to support it, because how tight it is I couldn't get it with a stud, so it had to be just a tile sitting on it. And that's the doorway, it works a treat. So really pleased with how that turned out. Moving on now, we have the gathering of the League of Shadows ninjas. I've put they're all from Ninjago sets over the years. I've ordered quite a few of them. I've got some older ones which aren't quite as detailed, and I put them at the back, the more modern ones at the front, and I shoved a red one and a white one and a guy with no sleeves, and they're just kind of supposed to be kind of like higher ranking ninjas, I suppose. The doorway to the next section is the same principle. It's just with a corrugated panel as the doorway. But what have we got behind there? It's Ras Al Ghul himself in the Lazarus pit, rejuvenating from his long life. So I couldn't get a Ras Al Ghul minifigure as it cost a fortune. I think there's only been one that LEGO released, and so I just got a head that looked a bit like him and shoved him in the Lazarus pit, and I just got his weapons, his outfit on the side there. So just making do with what I've got. So panning back down now through and around the sewers. Really pleased with how this turned out. If you watch me on Instagram, you'll notice I did have a window here so you can see the train going around, but I just thought it looked a little bit, took a bit of the feel away from it. So I've put this little hidden doorway, and that's just so I've got access if anything falls down the back or anything pops off, I put too much pressure on somewhere and I need to get there, it just makes it a little bit easy to pack it up, but looks much better with that little doorway up. So it's complete. What are my next plans? Well, I do want to put another underground train station here. It'll be a bit smaller than the main one, but it's quite parts intensive. So as you can see, this is my previous one. There's a lot of bits and pieces that go into this, so I'm probably going to put that on hold for a bit and move around to the other side, which is right here. This side comes with a few of its own little problems. The train track hangs slightly over the table, so I can't push the bricks, the green bricks that I had on the other side, right up to the edge. I'm going to have to put the layer or whatever it's seen that I do above the train. And the same in this section here. It's going to have to go above the train there but I'll have nothing to fix it down, so I just need to try and find a solution to that, as I'll have nothing to sit the bricks on. I had a friend come over and look at the city, and he said, what are you going to do with all of this space in the middle? It's kind of a waste if you're only using a base plate around the perimeter. And he made a suggestion to me, and I'm going to show you some screenshots of his suggestion, because all this space here is going to be wasted and never seen once I've gone around. So the idea in the long term is to make this building into Lex Luthor's tower. So it stands to reason that Lex Luthor would have some kind of hidden underground layer. So what is the idea? Here from the original 1970s Superman, Lex Luthor had an abandoned underground rail station as his secret hideout, complete with swimming pool and some cool scenes there that we could just under here have maybe 4 base plates and make a really nice cool scene there. So I think that's what one of my plans for the future is going to be, parts intensive, so we will work our way around to that one. Tell me what you think of that suggestion. Thank you for watching. If you've got any more suggestions of what I could do with that space in the middle, please let us know, and remember to hit that subscribe button. Goodbye.